everybody, welcome in. Hi. Hello, chat. Welcome in. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hi. It's Mizu time, 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 it's Mizu time! Hi! Hello! Hi everybody, welcome in! Hello! Hi! Guys, welcome in. Okay. Let me see. Oh, let me. What the freak? Okay, wait. Okay, now it's letting. Now it's working. Hello Twilight. Hello Wicked. Hello Q. Hello Nimby. Hello Taco. Hello Bonkers. Hello Billy. Hello Jordan. Welcome in. Hi. Hello Frugal. Welcome in. Nice to see you all. How is Mizu-sama doing today? Good, thank you for asking. Guys, I finally finished editing the second Amazing Digital Circus video. That's coming out tomorrow. Because I think Mizu's taking tomorrow off. So, instead of having... You will have your designated Mizu time tomorrow. But in video form. To tide you over before Friday, which is the Cyclops release, which I'm so excited about. Yippee! Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow. I love ya. Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow. You get a new YouTube video. Yay! How exciting for you. How exciting for you guys. I did something different and I actually edited an intro. I edited an intro. That's gonna go at the beginning of all of my Amazing Digital Circus episode reactions. It's just basically the VOD that we did, the long VOD that we did, but I cut it up to where it's each episode. So if people want to watch a very specific reaction, then they can just go watch that episode or, you know, binge them all. Welcome in, Zai! Hi! Welcome in! Video form is acceptable. I appreciate it. Not sure if Mizu knows the very old VTuber meme. I don't think so. Not off the top of my head. I got goldfish brain. I forget what I had for breakfast last week, you know? I got goldfish brain. The only thing that's kept permanently in my brain are like video game facts. All things Resident Evil, all things Marvel Rivals, locked in my brain. Just locked in there. That's about all I got. That's all I got. Since you asked in the poll, do you believe in ghosts? Yes, I do! I do believe in ghosts. I think ghosts are real. Personally. And I think... I love ghost stories. I love spooky, scary ghost stories, but also it scares the shit out of me, and it's great. I love it. I suggested a video in case you need another one to watch after what you chose on Discord. Let me check. Oh. I got a silly message. Sorry. I got a silly message from a silly little goober that I love so very deeply. Anyway. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm looking at our Discord. Where is it? How long is this? Let me check how long it is. Because I got a whole playlist of scary, spooky stuff, and I know that this is all okay for me to react to. bum 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 bum. An hour. Woo, that okay, then that would probably have to be its own segment. That'd probably have to be a secondary part if this one does well. What am I doing? Put that away. Hello, Merciless! Welcome in! Hi, hi! Where is my... I'm everywhere. Hi! Or yeah, we could save it for later. Yeah, because the playlist I have has like multiple 30-minute videos. So that's kind of like how we're doing it for now. Plus, I gotta like make sure there's no like copyrighted material or anything like that to where Mizu can get bonked. I don't want to get bonked! I'd like to not get bonked. But yeah, since it's longer than the videos that I put out, I would probably be talking over it a lot. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready to watch Mizu-sama. I'm ready. Yay! I'm so glad. Welcome to Q. Does everybody have their blankies? Does everybody have their snacks? Sadly, the majority of horror stuff I fall asleep to is audiobooks or urbex camping videos of people meeting something such someone rather than a ghost, rather than ghost encounters. You mean like bears? Bears are scary, bro. I think a lot of people underestimate bears in the wild. Bears are scary. Bears are scary. I genuinely think a bear could beat a gorilla in a fight. That's what I think. I don't because I'm outside in the rain. Why are you doing being outside? Please go find shelter. Go find shelter. Don't catch pneumonia. It's bad. Pneumonia? 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 How the frick do you say it? I don't know. If not friendly, why friend shape? What do you mean? Not friend shape. They're fast and they got big claws. If it's a mother bear and there's a cub and you get too close to the cub, it's lights out. It's lights out. Snacks and blankets acquired. Ready for the spooky ghost. Let's freaking go! I'm so excited. Guys, I think Mizu needs to desperately be on the hunt for more people to play Marvel Rivals. I need to find more VTubers to play Marvel Rivals with. I need to find more VTubers to play Marvel Rivals with, guys. I'm tired of solo queue. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being all alone. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. And with Cyclops coming out, it would be more handy to for Mizu to have a secondary person. Just in case. Because I want to play him. It's my turn with the DPS. It's my turn. I want to play the Cyclops. Let me have him. I saved enough blue tokens to where I can get his blue skin. Not blue skin. His new skin. His regular skin is blue. His new skin, as soon as he drops, with the beard and lack of clothing. Listen. We all know why Mizu likes to play the game besides the actual gameplay, you know? It gives everybody something nice to look at. My cursed conversations at the start of stream. It's my favorite ever. As too damn bad, keep going now! Give Mizu her squad. I just want a squad of cute anime girls that kick ass. That's what I want. That's what I want. And then I, like Cyclops, will be the leader. To me! To me, my ex-bed. To me! I never got into games like Marvel Rivals, and that's completely okay. I like playing them. It's the only one I do play, though. I do appreciate all the eye candy Mizu gives us. Exactly! That's why we need to start funding for those summer skins. Guys, we gotta get on that. Guys, we gotta get on that. All the assets that we ever could need. The plentiful assets. You know? We just gotta lock in. Thank you for the sub! Welcome to our Requiem, welcome to Deep Dogs! Thank you! Thank you! All the assets! All the assets! My greed knows no bounds. Sadly, it looks like the summer will be rough for this bear. Oh no. Hopefully you're okay. Last time I played it was before they fixed Hawkeye. Hawkeye's... I don't know. He's still strong, but he's only played in like really high lobbies, and if he is played in really high lobbies, he's usually banned out. So, I don't know. I couldn't say. But the quick play lobbies are so sweaty right now. It's so sweaty. I've never seen quick play lobbies so quick to turn to triple support and switch around their team. And then I continuously have the one guy that plays Spider-Man and doesn't switch off Spider-Man despite falling off the map multiple times as Spider-Man. So it's just like, man, what am I supposed to do? So we somehow end up winning continuously only because we played objective. By we, I mean me and my other support. Me and my other support play objective, and we just heal each other through the whole thing, and that cart does not move. It does not move. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. I'll survive, just won't have a lot of the expandable cash. That's okay. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing, okay? It's only if you have the means and you would like to support the stream and what Mizu does on the stream, you know? Never feel pressured. Never feel pressured ever. Most of the time whenever I do say stuff like that, it is in jest and not actually... I don't actually expect anything from it. So, never feel pressured. None of you actually feel pressured. It's all for goofs and gaffs. All for goofs and gaffs. Man, whenever I was eating earlier, I had a piece of food hit the back of my throat and I still feel it. It's not like it's there anymore, but it's like that the vocal cords and like the throat area there is just so sensitive that I still feel it now. Since you've seen The Amazing Digital Circus, have you seen any other glitch shows? Yes, I have! I have reactions to them too. I have watched the entirety of Murder Drones. I've watched the pilot of Knights of Guinevere. I watched the pilot of Gaslight District, and I watched the pilot of Game Reverse. So they are all on my channel and you can go watch them. I also plan on uploading videos of those reactions as well. It's just that it's gonna take me a while because I am but one dog. I am but one dog. And that's like a lot of content that I have to sift through and go through. But yeah. Kind of like a phantom injury where it's not there anymore, but it feels like it's still there, right? Yes, 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 like that, like that, like that. Speaking of The Amazing Digital Circus, will Mizu-sama stream the final episode when it's available on YouTube? Yes, I will! Yes, I will! I do plan to stream it as soon as it comes out. It should... If everything's going to plan, shouldn't it be releasing next week? Or are we waiting another week? Because it came out... it came out globally... Not globally. It came out in theaters on the 4th, right? So, this is technically the second week? Is that correct? Am I correct in that assumption that this is technically the second week because it's 2 weeks? They said 2 weeks and then it releases on YouTube. Is that correct? Is Mizu no ball? I've actually seen it in theaters. No spoilers, please. I am going to be watching the episode when it releases on YouTube. But yeah, I hope you had a good experience. I've heard mixed reviews of the. What? Thank you for the super Twilight.
A team of cute Vtubers. You gotta say it once to me, my HREM.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, you're right, Twilight. Actually, that's base as fuck. And just like Scott Summers, I will do just like Scott Summers, cause he do be pulling everybody, as you can see. He's got Wolverine, he's got Jean Grey, he's got Emma Frost. I mean, hands up, I'll be honest. He's got something there if he locks in. He's got something there if he locks in. WN based. Thank you, Twilight, for the soup. I really appreciate it. Anyway, but yeah, I've heard mixed reviews of the theater experience. Not that the show was bad. The show was good. Every review I hear of the last episode was mostly the reviews that I hear is everybody was satisfied with how it ended, right? So I'm not worried about that. But it's more the theater etiquette is what I hear. I hear the more negative comments are about. Depends, but I feel like he's got nothing on Matt Murdock. No, he does. Yeah, you're right. No, yeah. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct in that. But I don't play the devil. That's Wendy Wonderful's character, you know. She plays the devil. I don't play the devil. I'm pretty sure YouTube didn't like hear him in the super chat. Apparently not. But it's okay. It's okay. Mizu liked it. Mizu liked it. I got Starbucks chat. What'd you get? Is it one of those fun, like, sugary drinks? Or is it, like, one of those, like, cool, sophisticated, coffees that you would drink in a bookstore? I miss drinking coffee. I used to be really into drinking coffee, but now I can't drink coffee anymore because of my condition, and it makes me so sad. I wish I could drink coffee, but I can't. I get too jazzed, and then I freak out. In fact, Daredevil has so much riz, I'm confused sometimes as a straight guy. You know what? Real and valid. My theater was perfectly behaved. I feel bad for all the horror stories I've seen. Yeah, I've seen so many horror stories, and I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I feel like every other day I see a new theater horror story. And it's not with just the Amazing Digital Circus. I've heard some, like, bad ones about Obsession as well. Welcome in, Blaze! Welcome in! I got a mocha cookie crumble for today. That's like one of Mizu's favorite orders from Starbucks. You're so lucky. You can't have that anymore, but it's so good. Imagine drinking Starbucks when you got Monster Energy. If you think... Okay. With my condition, if Starbucks makes me jazzed, Monster Energy will put me into my grave. I cannot drink that. I cannot drink that. Hands up, can't do it. Next time I'm gonna get my usual, which is straight black coffee. I usually am okay with straight black coffee, as somebody asked and was like, it's the only thing I got. Usually I'm okay with that, but my preference is more the sweet, sugary drinks because I like them a lot. I also like chai tea lattes. They're really nice. I know chai and tea are the same thing, but don't listen. Dumb menu name, you know, not on Mizu. Welcome in, Goomba! Hi! To be honest, I never liked Starbucks. Felt too watered down for my taste. That's fair, and that's valid. I just like coffee. I just wish I could have it more, but my body does not allow it anymore. How about that Cyclops gameplay? Pretty nuts, right? It looks crazy. I'm so excited. I'm gonna do my best to lock him every single time on Friday, but I don't think I can. You got those insta lockers in Marvel Rivals are just as fast as those Pokemon scalpers, man. It's crazy work. It's crazy work where I'm just like, how do you just have, like, are you connected to Marvel Rivals servers? How are you just in the game that quickly with Cyclops? How are you in the game that quickly with him? How are you doing that? I'm with you. Sadly, Mizu coffee or well caffeine in general makes me break out because it causes my eczema to go crazy. I'm so sorry to hear that. Together, we are in the no coffee zone. Only tea for Mizu. Ninjas. Ninjas! Sometimes I drink some just because I really do like coffee. Yeah, that's fair. Be like, what was it? Not benefits, but consequences. God. I wanted to say circumstances, but I was like, circumstances is not the right word. Consequences be damned. There we go. I got there eventually. Tea is good. I like tea. I like blueberry tea, and I like raspberry tea, and I like peach tea. I like peach tea. Yummy, yummy, yummy. If you want to listen to gruesome one-off scary stories or multiple video stories, you should check out Scary Storytime with Liam. It's an old abandoned channel by the creator of Murder Drum. Really? That's so cool! That's so cool. I accept the consequences of my actions. Yeah, the consequences. Sips coffee knowing the consequences involved. 07s, it's over. This is my first time watching you. Gotta say, you got a really W model. Oh, thank you! I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Circus stances. Stop! Stop it! No! What the freak? Sad. Earl Grey for me is very soothing when things get stressful. Oh, I also like chamomile. Chamomile is really yummy too. Oh, and mint tea. I think mint tea is also pretty awesome. I like mint tea. Mint tea. Also, it's really good on your vocal cords. So if you do a lot of talking or like singing and things like that, mint tea is really good. And of course, green tea. Green tea is also really good. I usually get my green tea from like Asian specific markets because they have perfected the green tea. They have perfected it and it is delicious. It's all natural ingredients, which is yummy. When I was a kid, I was told drinking coffee would stunt my height, so I stopped, and now I'm 6'4", wishing I drank more. 07s. No. What kind of tea is sleepy time tea? I don't actually know. I don't really drink tea to help with like sleep or anything because I don't sleep well to begin with. I'm more locked in during the nighttime because that's like my work time. You know? Because it's quieter and it's more serene, and so I am able to just lock in and get my work done. Is this an AI voice? No! No! AI is stinky and Mizu doesn't use any of it. I prefer my sweet tea. I'm southern, so you know what? That's fair. They have really good sweet tea in the south. I just like how it tastes. Doesn't actually help me sleep. I see. Welcome in, Rainbow. Hi, hi. Deaf AI. Okay. Enjoy the shadow realm, buddy. Enjoy the shadow realm. Bye bye. I do not stand for AI. I do not stand for AI. I do not. I don't like AI at all. So, simply, bye-bye. Crush up some sleeping pills and dissolve it in the tea. Simply use a pose. What? That sounds scary. I used to drink honey and lemon for my throat, the opposite for when I used to be in a metal band. But this may be gross, but the more gunky your throat, the more guttural your growls sound. Is that how it works? I had never known. I've never known. My nose itches. Anyway. What else does Mizu want to talk about? Chamomile tea, valerian root tea, passion flower tea, and lemon balm tea are what people recommend for sleep time tea chat. I see! Yeah, because you're making a sound using your entire throat, so more stuff in it, the more sounds that it's pushing up against things rather than a clear sound. Oh, I see! Okay. It's genuinely scary. Like, talking about AI is genuinely scary what people can do with it. Yeah, it is scary and it's harming our environment. And I don't like any of it. I don't like any of it. It scares me. It is skyrocketing prices of PC parts and things like that. And it's just like, man, what's the freaking point? What's the freaking point? I just don't think... Okay, I feel like in certain situations, it's okay to have AI. Like, there's, like, AI that's, like, trying to figure out how to, like, figure out how to find cancer cells in the body. I think that's sick. I think that's really cool. AI being used to help further advance medical and science stuff. Fine by me. Fine by me. Because, you know, they're using it for good and trying to help people. But creative AI is where I draw the line. Art is made by people. AI is stinky. AI is stinky in creative places and zones. You know? Don't want none of it in the creative spaces of art, music, acting. I don't want it in my movies. I don't want it writing scripts. No. But yeah. Hello, Pablo. Welcome in. But yeah. It's really good for science stuff because it pushes R&D beyond what we can do troubleshooting it consistently. Exactly. That's why I think it's fine in like science spaces and medical spaces, but not good in like creative spaces. That's my stance. AI is a tool, not a replacement. Exactly. What about Kane? He's literally designed to be a creative AI. Well, I mean, he's a silly little guy, so maybe I let him slide. But he's on thin fucking ice. He's on thin fucking ice. The BGM is such a classic. Thank you. I say that like it's on Dova syndrome. My goats. Dova syndrome. It's just catchy. It's just catchy. It gets stuck in my head. I help out with tech stuff at my school because the AI up the price of RAM so much that I have to buy the laptop I use for my transfer class myself. Yeah, I had to recently buy computer parts for my PC, and the guy that I was working with was like, "Hey, Mizuki, all the parts that you kind of want to get are so upscaled in price because of freaking AI that it's crazy insane. So I'm gonna try and find some sort of cut deals, and like maybe we could see if we could save some money by buying some used parts." So we did end up buying like, I think I actually think we got pretty lucky and all of our stuff was pretty much new. But we got them off like for pretty good deals. We got them for like pretty good deals. You know? So I was very lucky at the time. But yeah, I have done my research on how crazy like computer parts and computers are right now. I wish I had more time to make Mizu art and make some random VGMs for fun. Oh, I'm already so appreciative of all the art that you've already done for me, Bonkers. I really appreciate it. So don't worry, of course. Take your time, take your time. Mizu's not going nowhere. Kane is on thin wires / cables, you mean? Yeah, he's on thin wires and cables. or motherboards? Something like that. I luckily found a $1,000 laptop for $690. That's a steal. But hopefully there's nothing wrong with it. That's always why that's always my first like thing of seeing like something that high priced being marked down. I'm just kind of like, if it's used, does that mean there's something wrong with it? Or it was just a really good discount. I hope it's more the latter than the former. I think that's the right thing. I'm not trying to do it for you alone. I have too much fun putting you in outfits, but I've been super busy lately. No, it's completely fair, you know. Life gets in the way. I got it for clearance at Walmart. Oh, let's go! I say AI as a tool isn't too bad. I just listened to an Adele AI voice cover rolling in the deep themed around eating too much taco. What the heck? Huh? Huh? I don't even know how to react to that. Guys, I'm so excited for Cyclops. I'm just so excited for him. Did you guys see that the Amazing Digital Circus is going to come to Fortnite on Friday? I was kind of like, what is happening? I think that's what it was. Was it Friday? I can't remember. Pause, champ. I'm just like, Friday's a busy day. I'm getting Cyclops and the Amazing Digital Circus is coming to Fortnite. How long do they stay in the shop? How long do they stay in the shop? I did see that. I was like, what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. I'm like, that was the least likely collab that I expected. I saw hopefully they bully Liam into letting murder drones into Fortnite too. Yeah! Get all of the productions. All of the glitch productions. I want all of them. I want all of them. But if they do come, I will probably get Jax for myself if it is Jax, just because then I would have it for like VTuber collabs. Just in case if any VTuber wanted to collab Fortnite, then Mizu would have a distinguishable skin that they would know her by. And it's Jax the Amazing Digital Circus. Jump scare by the purple rabbit. With a goofy little grin. I feel like he would thrive in the world of Fortnite. I feel like he would have a great time. It's all he ever wanted, which is violence and cool cars and everything. Unfortunately, I could only stop by for a bit. Work trip is insano mode lately. But have a great stream and night. Oh, Yasumi Zaguma! Thank you for coming in. Good luck on your work trip. You've got this! Thank you, thank you. Jax would thrive in Fortnite. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna have a great time. And I'm excited to to see what kind of, like, I don't know, do they have voice lines? I could make them do funny dances. That'd be fun. Little funny dances. If I ever create a character or become a character, I refuse to be in Fortnite unless Mizu really wanted it. I'm very glad that I am the decider. I appreciate that you put that much trust in Mizuki. You are the deciding factor. That's crazy! That's crazy. Nah, if you were gonna make a skin, if anybody were to make something very popular that's a part of my community, I would be like, reach out to Marvel Rivals. reach out to Marvel Rivals, see if they want to do a skin collaboration. That's what I want them to do. That's what I want Capcom to do. That's what I want Capcom to do really bad, and then be like, hey, we have a game with Marvel. What if we put some of your Marvel Rival, put the Marvel Rival characters in some Capcom outfits, you know, like you know, what if we make Bucky Leon S. Kennedy from Resident Evil 9? You know what I'm saying? Like, let me cook here. Star-Lord would be Dante Devil May Cry. Okay? Of course, Venom will be Nemesis, because he's got the tentacles, so it's like perfect. Like perfect. Look at that fast walker. You know, I'm cooking over here. I'm cooking. Who's your favorite Marvel character? Not because of Rivals. My favorite Marvel character in general / forever since I've watched Captain America is Bucky Barnes Winter Soldier. I have a huge comic collection of a good portion of his comics. I don't have every single one yet. I'm slowly building it over time, but I feel like I've got a pretty sizable collection of comics that he has appeared in, and or his own solos, and or his team buddy ones. It's slowly growing, it's slowly building, but yeah, Bucky Barnes Winter Soldier is my final answer. I love that man so much. Wasn't there like a Gundam Marvel Rivals thing? I think I passed out before I could pop into stream. Oh, it wasn't like a collab with Gundam or anything. It's just, it looked similar. It takes inspiration of, it is a reference of, and that was a Penny Parker skin. Mizu knows ball for real. I do know ball! Put me in the ring. Put me in the court. I do know ball. I do know ball. How are you? Did you see the Cyclops trailer? Yes, I did, and I also reacted to it on stream. So if you want to see Mizu's live reaction and breakdown of what she thinks all of his abilities do before today, because today was the actual showcase of what all of his abilities do, that was on yesterday's stream, the Silent Hill stream, at the very beginning. But yeah, I would love for them to actually do a collab with Capcom. I feel like that would be sick as hell. Also, Bloodstone is Jill Valentine. Like, come on. Like, come on. I know I'm saying Capcom and I'm only listing Resident Evil characters. I listed Dante Devil May Cry, mind you. I did indeed list Dante Devil May Cry for Windy Wonderful. Because I love my wife, and she comes to mind. Anyway, I digress. I just want Bucky Leon skin, and then it'll be Pete. That's what I want. I want a Bucky Leon skin. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Monkers is a huge Gundam fan, FYI. Like, I'm drowning in Gunpla, and literally I am the guy next to a billboard over it. You know what? Fair. I feel like it's such a meticulous process, but I don't really know anything about building Gundam Gunpla, except that I see the little pliers and then like the slowly small building it up like a Lego. And I struggle building Legos, man. I struggled building Dark Rider for my Shadow the Hedgehog Lego. For my Shadow the Hedgehog Lego, I struggled building Dark Rider. So I was like, I think my brain would have an aneurysm trying to make a Gunpla. But I have major respect for all the people that do make Gunpla, because you gotta have a lot of patience for that. I want to get some Lego DC minifigs again. Yeah! I want... One of my dream Lego sets that I want to get is the Avengers Tower. I want the Avengers Tower so bad, but that thing's like $500, bro. But I want it so bad. Could you imagine how peak that would be? And then I would get a hand cam, and then we would do a hand cam stream of Mizu trying to build this Lego tower. Wouldn't that be sick? It's pretty straightforward, and you can do it with your bare hands, but I would do other things like EV figures to ease yourself into the hobby. Oh, they make Pokemon ones! That's cute! Oh no, my other tism thing, the Lord of the Rings Lego set. Nah! No, they have some pretty sick Lego sets, dare I say. Of course, it's $500. Legos are so expensive. They are so expensive. It's crazy work. But they're really well made and they're really cool. There's Pokemon, Hello Kitty, and other smaller, easier figures that you can build. There's Hello Kitty! Is there Cinnamoroll? Is there Cinnamoroll? He's my favorite guy. He's my favorite guy. If anybody didn't know, Cinnamoroll. I love him! He's my favorite little guy. I also like the demon versions. I like the demon versions of the Cinnamoroll family. I like all of the Cinnamoroll line and Cinnamoroll family. And Berry and Cherry. Love Berry and Cherry. I wish there was more merchandise of Berry and Cherry because I would lose my freaking mind. Because they're so freaking cute! I want to get the Lord of the Rings and One Piece sets. The One Piece sets look sick! Mama Mizu is a One Piece fan, so every time that I do see the One Piece Legos in store, I have to, like, show her and be like, look! You know the name of that ship, but I don't, you know? And she gets all excited. She gets a, like, sparkle in her eye, and I'm just like, yay! She's so happy about that. It makes me happy that she's happy, you know? Okay. Guys, I've been yapping for 45 minutes. I fear I have been absolutely going crazy with it. I fear it's time to actually get spooky scary. Mizu like a demon version of her favorite characters. Shocker. Shocker! Fork found in kitchen. Fork found in kitchen. Okay. The only reason I know there's Hello Kitty is because they had a collab with Gundam and it ended up as you expected. Oh boy. Okay. Everything should work! Hopefully, in parentheses. Everything should work. Hello Kitty turning Warmechs into cute Sanrio characters while the MC starts having an absolute mental breakdown at what he's witnessing! You know what? That's kind of peak. That's kind of funny as hell. All I can imagine is like, oh my gosh, because isn't there like a Hello Kitty like Hello Kitty Sanrio collab? And in my head it's just like Shinji, you must get in the Ava, or like Kawaru, like their really sad scene with Kawaru and Kawaru's there with just like Batsumaru or something. It's really silly. Speaking of scary stuff, have you seen the Walton Files? Yes, I have, but I have not reacted to them on stream. That is something that I did watch offline, though. I did react to the entirety of Local 58, if you're into ARG and horror stuff. But yeah, I do react to some scary, spooky stuff. It really was lore accurate in both worlds. It is lore accurate. It's silly. Okay, guys, let's lock in. This is top 10 scary ghost videos that'll spook ya. Spook ya! I'll be spooked. Let me know if it's too loud, by the way. I think it's gonna be. Let me turn it down a little bit.
Cheryl Sweetie 2 on TikTok is a single mother and seamstress who says that she and her daughter have been experiencing strange and unsettling things inside their home for months.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the strange and unsettling things that you hear in the walls. If you hear strange and unsettling noises in your walls, I can't guarantee that that's, it's pretty low. Pretty low. Kind of low. Okay, wait. Let's actually go back. I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna press play, and then I'm gonna... Is this better?
User Cheryl Sweetie 2 on TikTok is a single mother and seamstress who says that she
Better?
and her daughter have been
Worse?
experiencing...
Pretty low. Is it better now? Better could be a little higher. Okay, how about this? Better now?
User Cheryl Sweetie 2 on TikTok is a single mother and seamstress who says that she and her daughter have been experiencing
Better now or
strange
too
and
loud?
unsettling things inside their home.
Better now or too loud? Might be louder than your own voice now. Okay, let me find a middle ground. Okay. See how this goes on the audio bar. This may be better. This may be worse.
User Cheryl
Who
Sweetie 2
knows?
on TikTok is a single mother and seamstress who says that she and her daughter have been
better?
experiencing strange and unsettling things inside.
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The only thing that you want is foot fungus in your burger or whatever. Good? Okay. I'll take the good. Alright. Still a little bit louder than your voice then? Okay, well if it's a little bit louder than my voice, then I should turn it down just a little bit. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Okay. Lock in!
User Cheryl Sweetie 2 on TikTok is a single mother and
On
seamstress who
TikTok.
says that she and her daughter have been experiencing strange and unsettling things inside their home. For months, they've been hearing the sound of someone walking in the hallway outside of their bedrooms. And
Ew.
they found their things mysteriously moved from room to room.
Ew.
Things have gotten so strange that Cheryl even began to worry that they might have a squatter living in their walls. So she
I hate that. I hate that actually might be like a thing that happens. I've seen so many like those videos of squatters just like living in people's attics or basements without them even knowing, and they climb up and they like steal from the pantry and then they just go back down. That's so freaking scary. That's so freaking scary. Ew. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the thought of that. I don't like the thought of that. I saw the movie Barbarian. Don't like the thought of that. Ah!
installed a security camera so that she can keep an eye on their home. One night, Cheryl's daughter is playing with her toys in her mother's bedroom when something disturbing happens that Cheryl still just can't explain.
What am I looking at here? It's like a cat unicorn. Hello? Ew, I don't like that. Oh my god. I jumped. I jumped at the door closing. Oh my god, the door's gonna close, isn't it? I'm gonna lose my shit. I freaking knew it! Ew!
The young girl walks toward the closet, seemingly expecting something to be inside. And then she just stands there transfixed, almost as if she sees something that we can't.
Could be the
She
draft.
seems to get a little spooked and leaves, and the closet door slowly closes by itself.
Usually when there's a draft,
TikTok user Cheryl Sweetie 2 has no idea what.
Usually when there's a draft, would it shut your door all the way? I guess it depends on how strong your air conditioning is. Your air con. What is that Mickey Mouse voice the ghost has? No, that wasn't the ghost. That was her toy going off. That was her toy in her hands going off. That was the like cat unicorn thing. So I will debunk the Mickey Mouse voice. That was the toy in her hands.
To make of this video, and about 3 months later, this happens.
Hey guys.
My draft slams my door. It slams your door. I guess it's dependent on the airflow of people's air cons. There's a lot of weird things that could cause doors to shut themselves, even if the house is being on a slight angle too. That is true.
Just wanted to jump on really quick because I had to stop sewing. My daughter just said that something weird really happened, and we've been experiencing a lot of strange things lately.
She got like a Paw Patrol beanbag.
Just
That's
different
kind of
noises
sick.
and stuff.
Ah, the mannequins are creepy. Why would you get full mannequins? Why would you get full mannequins? What's wrong with a bodice? What's wrong with a bodice? I think a bodice is much. Yeah, you're giving the ghost prime ample things to like possess right there. And they look like they can bend. Like they look like these mannequins look like they can like they are articulate. They are articulate. They're like big dolls. You're just asking for something to possess that.
Oh, don't mind my mannequins. I sew for a living, so.
You have 3!
Can you tell mommy what?
Those are
what
scary.
You just said?
I think there's something underneath the door.
Under the closet door?
Ew. Oh my god! That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's fucking no. That's staged. There's no fucking way. Oh, hi there. Like, genuinely made me jump out of my chair. Holy shit. You suck. Why was that in there? Ah! I don't like it. I don't like the fuck-ass music they put. Awful.
It's okay. Everything's alright.
Are you sure about
What?
that? Oh boy, it's welcoming! Am I looking over to...
I'm scared.
Let's go. Come on.
Cheryl's daughter seems scared as she says that she sees something just underneath.
Okay, why does she have... Listen, I know you sew for a living, but why do you have to choose the creepiest things when you know you're living in a haunted house? Also, thank you, Lightless, for the super. My fucking god. Jesus. Why do you even have that? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what's wrong with a good old bodice? What's wrong with a bodice? If you know your house is haunted, and you're like, yes, I must buy 5 full-scale mannequins. Girl, you're asking for those things to be haunted. You're asking for those things to be haunted. Plus, if you buy full-scale mannequins and you know that your house is haunted, those shit's gonna be tipping over. Case in point, those shit's gonna be tipping over. They're gonna be pushed over. They're gonna be pushed and shoved. These are expensive. These look expensive. Why risk it? Why risk it for the biscuit? What's wrong with a good old bodice? You know? That's what they're called, right? Or a bustier. Where it's just the torso and there's no, like, creepy head and arms. I've seen Chucky. Exactly! Also, welcome in Art. Hi. They were on special, Mizu. You don't understand. The deal was to die for, oh, sure, yep.
Beneath the closet door.
Ew.
But there's nothing inside except for a kinda creepy mannequin. However, the mannequin seems to start moving on its own and falls over, breaking into pieces. Cheryl and her daughter are terrified and they just get out of there. TikTok user Cheryl Sweetie2 says that she still has no idea what happened that night and that she and her daughter are moving out to stay at her friend's house until they can find a new place to live. The old...
Is a faceless mannequin scarier than a realistic one? I think they're both pretty scary for Mizu. I would not own either. I would want it to have zero features. Zero features, plain flat. You know, because I cosplay. I do cosplay. So I do have those styrofoam heads, right? But my styrofoam heads don't have faces. They're flat. They're flat. And on one of them, I drew Papyrus's face on it because I thought it was funny. Like, you know, like, he doesn't scare me. That's just a silly guy. That's my friend. That's my friend Papyrus who really likes spaghetti. And is a really cool dude, you know? He's friend-shaped. I purposely got heads that are friend-shaped and remind me of Papyrus from Undertale, you know? Less things to be scared about. Yeah, just nope on out of there. Yeah, I think that was the right call.
Willis Place. Urban explorer Robert from the YouTube channel Sidestep Adventures into History is joined by his friend Dan to explore an old abandoned house in the woods.
Okay, yeah, now you're asking to get cursed. Now you're asking to get nah. Old abandoned places that are not historically kept. I don't trust it. You don't know what happened out there. You don't know what happened in the house. You're going on some ghost's grounds and you're stomping around and you're making a ruckus and you're getting up in their home, you know. I feel more safe when it's like a historical place where like you got caretakers that are taking care of the place and like, you know, are kind of like appeasing the spirits a little bit. Just like, be like, we're not here to harm you. We're doing our own thing. Like, you know, like doing things the right way. But, yeah, nah, this is crazy work and you're asking for it. You're asking for it here. Yep, this is the type of stuff I fall asleep to. Random people going into places they shouldn't, meeting things they shouldn't, that should be left alone. What peaceful slumbers. The property was abandoned for a reason, literally.
Near Waverly Hall, Georgia. Dan estimates the house to have been built or...
Georgia's pretty high on the paranormal scale, isn't it? Isn't that where Savannah is? Is it Savannah? That's... Is there a place in Georgia that's very haunted? And people... Is it Savannah? I can't remember. I know that there was a place somewhere that was known for being very haunted. I can't remember if it's Savannah or not. Anyway.
Rebuilt around the early 1900s, after which it was abandoned sometime
1900s?
in the 1960s. The house is known by locals to be the, quote, Old Willis Place, named after...
I feel like I would be more scared of what kind of bugs you'll find in this place. Or still water. Still water. Bro, you could catch all sorts of diseases from still water. You could die from that. I feel like every state has haunted places, and you are correct. You are right.
Mr. Willis, a man who lived there and, presumably, also died there. Now, Robert and Dan are determined to find more clues as to exactly how old the house is. They look inside, around, and even underneath the building.
Oh.
Doesn't that look like an early settlement?
So are they doing this out of, like, not out of finding ghosts, but they're doing it out of, oh, look Ryan! Welcome in, Ride Raiders. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, hi. Nice to meet you. My name is Mizuki Akemi, Maho Shoujo Villainous, here to steal your heart and then the world. We are watching some scary videos today, so if that is not your thing, please be warned. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. If you need to rest, that is completely fair. What did you guys play? What did you guys get up to? Yay! Ryan train incoming! Yay! Choo 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 choo! Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome, welcome! Hello! Hopefully your stream went well. Thank you for the raid. And, of course, if you need to rest, please do. Please do. Resident Evil 4 Remake? I love Resident Evil 4. OG Resident Evil 4 is my favorite game of all time. But I really like the remake. I really like the remake, too. I was playing Resident Evil 4 Remake. How far are you? How far are you in the game? But yeah, I love Leon. Leon's my favorite Resident Evil character. He's my favorite guy. He's my favorite video game character ever. One thing about Mizu. Wait, let me, I love my wife. Guys, can you tell who my favorite Resident Evil character is? Can you tell who Mizuki's favorite Resident Evil character may be? Based? Thank you. I've got good taste. I know, I know. I am completely normal. I am completely normal, I promise. Yep. But yeah, to catch everybody up, we are watching some scary ghost videos, and these two guys, I thought initially were fucking around and finding out, but in fact they are not, and they are actually trying to determine like when this house was built, and they caught some they're doing it like historically, trying to figure out like when the house was built and like what time period it was made and all this type of really cool stuff of like historically like documenting, I guess, this old abandoned house. I thought they were fucking around and finding out, but that's not what's happening at all. And they catch something spooky and paranormal. I hope you have a great stream, Mizuki. Yes, thank you for the raid again, Ryan. Please be sure to get some rest. Thank you. Oh yeah, Mizu, have a good rest of your night. Thank you. But yeah.
Style chimney there. What's interesting is the chimney looks like an older style than the house looks.
I'm thinking that this was probably built in the early 1900s.
There's a child's spoon.
Oh.
Well, that's cool. How old do you reckon that is?
That's old. It's not
old.
silver, it's brass, silver
Yeah.
plated.
Oh, look.
It's rotten. There's a tree underneath.
Look at the entire stump. Looks like it was cut down, I guess, with an axe. Let me set the light down.
If you count the rings, you could see how old the tree was when it was cut down, right?
Touch it. This is an old tree right here. That's for sure.
But while inspecting the foundation of the old Willis place, the two explorers are suddenly interrupted by something downright creepy.
Either this was a one-room house,
I'm
or
scared.
it was a two-room house with a dog trot all the way down the middle.
Try to hold my hand.
Kind of hard to tell from here. It's been a lot of.
I don't
want to
see anything down there.
Here.
Yeah.
A lot of floor supports.
I'm not looking.
So that's a 1958.
I'm looking through the smaller screen.
What is that?
Oh, that's weird. Here.
No, that's crazy. No, that's crazy.
That is strange.
I'd be
You heard
scared to
that,
step
right,
on that
dude?
wood.
Yes, I
I
did.
would feel like it's gonna break open. I'd be more scared of the bugs.
That was weird. Alright, that's enough of this old house
Those
for
were
a minute.
heavy
We're gonna go look at something
footsteps.
else. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. So I hope you guys have...
Robert and Dan are taking a look underneath the house when suddenly they hear the eerie sound of footsteps on the floor
What
right
was the
above them.
bang? Did the front door close behind them?
What is that?
They quickly crawl out from underneath the house and look inside, but there's no one there. Then, while filming the outro for the video, a loud bang is heard from the old Willis place.
Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. So I hope you guys have...
I mean, okay, the first part, definitely weird. Definitely weird. The footsteps, weird as hell. That I believe. I thought it was a gunshot. That's what I thought too. I think the loud bang either sounds like a gunshot or let me use this as a moment to maybe see if I can debunk this. Even though I do believe in ghosts, I also believe that there are certain things that can happen to where it's like but anyway, loud bang could also be, we don't know how long somebody stepped on those wood planks, you know? That could have been the floor giving out like it did in that other room. You know, that could have been pieces of the floor giving out. That could have been something in there that just, like, wasn't expecting to hold that, like, amount of weight and snapped later. Does that make sense? I feel like that's something that can happen. So maybe it's something like that. But also, they're just in the middle of the woods and out of nowhere. So I think it's far more likely that it is just a hunter hunting a deer. Hunters in the area. That's also what I'm thinking.
The two explorers are a bit creeped
Either
out
way,
by
you
the
don't want to be
bizarre
out there no
experience
more.
and decide to just get away from the house. They explore the area a bit more and then head home. So could it be that they accidentally captured a paranormal event on camera? Could it be the ghost of old Mr. Willis?
Ah, thank you for the
You can watch
sub!
this
Welcome to my
entire
Requiem and welcome to the
exploration,
Even
as
Dogs.
well as
Thank
many
you,
more
thank you.
surveys of creepy and historic abandoned locations over on the YouTube channel, Sidestep Adventures into History.
That's kind of cool, though.
We need scary videos, so if you see anything that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Paranormal Captivity. This next video was shared to the...
Okay, animal stuff does freak me out. Animal stuff does freak me out because I do feel like they genuinely can, like, sense things and fear and like see things that we don't. Like, somebody brought this up earlier because whenever I was playing Silent Hill, I was like, one of the things that really unnerved me the most about Silent Hill is that there's no signs of, like, animal life. And somebody in chat was like, yeah, because when something's wrong, the first creatures to go are animals. Animals sense it. They sense something's wrong and they get the fuck out of there. And I was like, that is such a good point. So with paranormal stuff that do involve animals, I am more likely to believe that. They need more scary videos. Send them the Marvel balance notes. Yeah, that is a horror story. Buffing all dive, nerfing all supports. Supports now do heal pebbles of damage. Yeah, I've seen dogs bark at seemingly nothing. It's terrifying. It's terrifying because they can sense something's wrong. They know. They can sense it.
Internet by Reddit user Lauren Constantino from Auburn, Pennsylvania. Lauren says that she has recently moved into an old early 1900s house that she shares with 2 roommates. Late one evening, Lauren is hanging out when she spots her roommate's cat in the hallway and decides to take a short video. But as she's recording, she spots something very disturbing.
Oh no.
Did you see it? For just a fraction of a second, a distorted face appears right in front of the cat. Shocked by what she captured, Lauren posts her video on Reddit in the hopes of getting some answers. But Reddit users are quick to point out that the face looks like it could have been made with some popular common face filters. But Lauren says that she wasn't using any kind of app or filter. She was recording
Ew.
directly from her iPhone's camera. But what is truly bizarre is that this face doesn't look like any face-altering makeup or face-swapping filter was used. The face is odd and twisted and has hair, eyebrows, a nose, and mouth.
Ew.
And even creepier, half of another distorted upside-down face seems to appear right beside it. So just what is this? I leave it up to you.
Ew. I don't like
decide.
that. I don't like that. Decide don't like it.
The Router Revenant. Jet Bueno is the proud new owner of a small internet cafe
Ew.
in Marilao, Philippines. Late one night, Jet's girlfriend Jen drives over to the cafe to catch up on some important paperwork. Jen is completely alone with only their cat, Bulog, to keep her company. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Why is the cat there? I guess this is just... Aw! Kitty! I think if the cat doesn't freak out, then I'm fine. But if the cat freaks out, then I'm gonna freak out. You know what I mean? What? Somebody just wants to game, man. That ghost just wants to game, bro. He wants to play Marvel Rivals. Oh, did you guys... Wait! There's like One Piece posters on the wall. That's cute. Sorry. Oh, there is a Valorant poster! He wants to play Valorant, bro. Ghost wants to play Valorant. Is babies, toddlers, and animals. Yeah, that's literally it. That's what freaks me out the most. Is if it's something like along the lines of that, then I'm gonna freak out. Ghosts need to do their dailies. They need to do their dailies, guys. Valo mentioned. That was... Wow. Yeah, I would be like, somebody needs to come over here right now.
Headphones and a keyboard start falling from desks, eventually freaking out Jen so much that she hurries out of the cafe and calls her boyfriend Ajed, the cafe owner. Ajed seems to
Did she
calm
get
her down
touched?
enough that she goes back inside to collect her things. But as Jen turns off the lights, one of the chairs quickly slides toward her, scaring her so much that she panics and just throws her paperwork at the chair and runs out. Ajed shares his CCTV footage to his social media and asks people to keep an open mind. Now, Ajed and his girlfriend Jen have never posted anything about the paranormal before, and they say they have never experienced anything supernatural until this incident.
Where's the
But
cat,
is it
bro?
real, or is it all
Are you
just an
leaving him in
elaborate
here?
hoax? You decide. The Goodwill Ghost Doll.
No! No! No dolls! No dolls! No scary dolls! Hi! Welcome in. Welcome to my Requiem and welcome to the Demon Dogs. Thank you for this Thank you. Cat, nope. I think the cat... She said the cat was in the kitchen. And I was like, okay, sick. Where's the cat now? Are you just leaving the cat behind?
TikTok user James Fodder bought a
Ew.
very creepy doll at his local Goodwill.
Is that an American
At the time,
Girl
a
doll?
store employee
No.
warned James that the doll's previous owner was in a rush to get rid of it because she believed it was very haunted.
Oh.
James didn't believe in the paranormal and knew the doll was worth quite a bit of money, so he bought it and took it home. That's when he realized that he had made a huge mistake.
Awful.
James began
No.
to hear voices. The
I'm
doors in
totally
his
not
home
watching it on
started
my
to open
on
and
my smaller
close on
screen.
their own. And scariest of all, he started seeing strange shadowy shapes around his home.
Ew.
James decided to place the doll on a chair in an empty room
Ew.
with a motion-activated camera
Ew.
monitoring it. What he
Ew.
captures is downright creepy.
I don't like it. I don't like that. I don't like none of that. Why does the camera make creepy noises? Stop it. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Ew. 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 I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Is this FNAF 4? It feels like FNAF 4.
The camera moves around as if tracking movement somewhere in the empty room. But nothing's moving. Then a small dark shape can be seen quickly moving across the floor in the hallway behind the doll.
Ew.
James explains that the camera only moves when it senses physical motion. So he has no idea why the camera would be moving.
An empty
when
room
there's
kinda
nothing
sus. The
there.
empty room is kinda sus.
Another night of filming. And when James checks his camera footage, he is shocked.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see. I don't want to see. I'm good. I'm good. You guys can let me know what it is. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to know. I want to have a good night's sleep. You guys can let me know. You know? I'm not into this. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's perfectly valid for Mizu to draw the line. And my line is creepy ass dolls. Can't do it. Won't do it. Don't want to do it. Hate it. Dislike it. Not having a great time with it. You know what I mean? Like, why would we subject ourselves to this? Why would we subject ourselves to this? Why would we subject ourselves to this? Why would we do that? Why would we do that? Why would we do that? You know? You guys can let me know what happens. Good luck. Good luck, guys. Good luck, guys. I'm gonna be here. I'm still gonna talk. You know, I'm gonna talk you through this.
The camera still moves all around, seemingly tracking something that we can't see. Then the doll seems to just start moving all on its own. James says that he was a skeptic before all this, but that he now 100% believes that the doll he brought home from Goodwill has a paranormal entity attached to it.
Ew.
But what do you think is happening here? Is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Don't
The
like it.
Trespassers. This next mysterious video
Even if
shared
it's
to Reddit
fake,
by
it still
Raphael,
creeps me out. You know what I mean?
H445, who claims that his sister recorded the footage on her property. Late one night, a motion-activated security camera outside their home senses movement.
Ew. Huh?
The CCTV records two trespassers standing at the property gate. The homeowner heads outside to demand that they leave and clicks his car alarm to activate his truck's headlights. It lights up the two strangers as clear as day, but when he yells for them to leave, they don't move. Then the man heads for his truck, reaching inside and flipping on the headlights. But the trespassers have disappeared. To this day, the family has no idea who they were or what they were doing there.
Magicians.
But most disturbing of all,
Now You See Me.
where did they go?
They're the guys from Now You See Me, bro. That's what it is. It's Now You See Me. They're pulling off an elaborate heist. That one is scary as hell. I don't like any of it.
Graveyard Flyer. A while back, we featured a video by ghost hunters David and Dell from the YouTube channel Signs and Signals. In the video, they visited what is said to be a haunted church and captured multiple encounters
Okay, they're
with a
asking
creepy
for it
shadow
then.
figure.
Did you used to play piano here?
Shadow figures? Ugh. I don't like it.
We would love to hear you play again.
Ew. Ew. I don't like it.
Well, David and Dell decided to return to the church for another investigation. But this time their plans aren't to investigate the church. Because you see,
Honestly,
just
people are
outside the
scarier
church
than
is an
ghosts. That's
old
what I'm
cemetery
saying.
with graves dating back to the early 1800s. The guys decide to investigate the graveyard for any paranormal activity. And at first, they don't really experience anything.
Is anybody out here?
I think both are scary.
So the guys decide to split up and explore the cemetery separately. As David wanders alone through the graves, he sees something that he just can't explain.
I don't want to know. I do want to know. I don't want to know. Do I want to know? I don't know.
I swear, I keep thinking that I hear something.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm scared.
Had spill.
I don't like it. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Oh, I'm pretty sure I just saw something go. I don't know what I saw. It looked like a shadow or something go to that bush.
Ew.
A shadow going to the bush. I don't even know how to describe it. It was like a shadow. It's over here. It's over here. The bush. The bush. The bush.
Whoa. Swoop. Swoop. That looks like a
guys
cat.
search behind the bush and even inside it, but there's no evidence of whatever the strange flying black thing might have been.
That looks like a
Then
cat.
Dell makes a disturbing discovery.
There's a tombstone in there?
There's a tombstone right here, dude. Look at that.
There is a tombstone.
1842. Dude, that is freaking crazy, bro.
The bush that the strange dark shape flew into is actually the marker for a grave, dating back to the year 1842.
No, that's kind of crazy.
So was this bizarre shadow figure one of the spirits that haunt the old graveyard?
Let's go
Maybe
check it out,
returning to
gang.
its
Let's all
grave?
split up.
And
No,
if not,
Fred!
then just
No!
what is this?
Someone's
Let
gotta
me know
tell
what you
Fred
think.
no once in a while.
It rings a bell.
Ew.
User Riley Joss 11 says that his mother's friend captured something very strange on their Ring doorbell camera.
Ew.
It's a little after 4 in the morning when a
What kind of sentient light stick?
translucent shape appears out of
He
nowhere.
was just
and
walking
seems to
home.
activate the Ring doorbell 6 times before it moves away and disappears.
That's crazy.
Now, usually I would just write this off as a spider web that's too close to the lens. But a spider web can't ring a doorbell 6 times. And also this thing seems to react each time the doorbell rings. Then it just moves off and disappears into the night. Again, not really like a spider web.
That's crazy.
So could this be a paranormal event caught on camera? Or just what is going on here? Let me know what you think. Through the roof.
It's AI.
Late one night,
Could
Shelly
be,
and her daughter
honestly.
Melody go outside to take a look at a group of cute cats that have gathered in the yard outside their home in Indonesia. Then things take a very creepy turn.
Ada apa, Dek? Ada apa? Jadi Ade lihat ada apa emang?
Suddenly, when she wanted to go back inside, even though she was the one who wanted to go outside, when she got inside, she said, I saw Miss Kunichi on the roof.
Kenapa?
Did you see it? Someone or something can be seen standing on a rooftop right in front of them. Shally doesn't see it and is confused as to why her daughter is so upset. It's only after posting the video to TikTok that viewers tell Shally there was something on that roof. But what do you think this is?
Ew.
Let me know. Uninvited.
Uh-oh.
Popular Korean ghost hunt live streamer Michael from
Man, these ghost hunters. You're inviting them in. Iron Man! Wait, he's behind me. Oh, there's Iron Man. They're the true ones that are fucking around and finding out. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like if you're getting in the ghost hunting business, I feel like you're just asking for it. You're just asking for it, you know. It's a service. It's service you got for the non-believers trying to find proof, you know. They put themselves in so much peril to where I'm just kind of like, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Is it really worth it?
the YouTube channel Docha Michael explores an abandoned house that is said to be haunted. When Michael arrives at the location, even before he has a chance to enter the building, strange things start to happen.
What is like content creators like this though? I kind of feel like it's like it could be staged.
뭐야? 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 와.
If it charges at him, I'm gonna say this is high key.
와.
It's doing a little dance. It's Fortnite dancing.
뒤에 놓고 비치. 뒤에 놓고 비치.
Yeah, this feels staged. Yeah.
그대로 있어 그대로. 죽일 수가 있지.
As soon as Michael starts recording and is just about to enter the old abandoned house, a wheelchair starts to move all on its own. Now obviously Michael is shocked by what he just witnessed, but he has no idea that things are about to get even creepier.
Oh. Ew.
누구세요?
Too convenient still, I'll give it 2 out of 5 and creepy. Yeah, I kind of agree. All this stuff kind of just happening in rooms that he's like investigating. I don't know.
Something seems to pound on a door, catching Michael's attention. Then the door suddenly swings open on its own. Creepiest of all, whoever or whatever was pounding on the door seems to be hiding behind a curtain and quickly moves away. When Michael runs over, there's no one there, just an empty room. Later into the investigation, Michael finds a mirror on top of a makeup table. This is when things get downright chilling.
Yeah, not the moment I see that. I'm out, period.
배에서 뭔 소리가 자꾸 나냐? 배에서 뭔 소리? 배에서 막 이상한 소리 난다.
I don't like the window. Not the window, but the...
배에서 막 꼬락꼬락 소리 난다.
the ghost hunter's stomach suddenly starts to growl from hunger, and he is so distracted rubbing his belly.
Jorking it is great. Man's just jorking it. It's crazy. It's a crazy thing to say. That's crazy.
He doesn't even notice that someone or something is walking up right behind him.
I think it's very
But when
convenient.
he turns around, again, there's just no one there. Michael has no idea what he just captured on camera.
I think it's very convenient that he had to be looking down
exploration
there.
of the creepy abandoned building. Now Michael hears a sound coming from the same curtain he filmed earlier. When he gets close to the curtain to find an explanation to the strange sound, this happens.
He's just too much into ghosts. He's just too much into ghosts. It's crazy. I don't like it. I just don't want something to pop out at me. Okay.
Something seems to punch at Michael through the curtains. Understandably, he is terrified by the strange attack and makes a run for it. So did Michael capture evidence of something paranormal on camera? Something trying to attack him? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out this full investigation and many more creepy videos over on the YouTube channel, Docha Michael. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to hit subscribe and click the little bell notification icon so that you never...
There was our first video, guys. Wow. Give that man an Oscar. Give that man an Oscar. For jorking it in front of the ghosts. Okay. We will watch another one. But I keep hiccuping. That one looks staged? Yeah, that one did look staged. Personally, for me, that one did look a bit staged. Some people scream, some people run, some people start jorking. That's crazy! Now this one took all of the tension off. A nice one to lessen the scary. Yeah, a nice one to lessen the scary. Automatically sus at people who hunt for ghosts for content. That's also what I feel like. I feel like there are people that go about it the right way and there are people that go about it the wrong way. I feel like there is believable stuff that happens. Like, I kind of... Okay, some of my... I love watching... I've watched Garrett Watts for a long time. Garrett Watts is one of my favorite ghost hunters. I genuinely believe everything that he catches on camera just because of how he is, you know? That's how... I feel like he genuinely, like, captures, like, actual things that do happen, and he doesn't have a bunch of fancy equipment or anything like that. I don't think it's staged. And he also has a fun time doing it, you know? He comes in with good vibes, good intentions, and he leaves with good vibes, good intentions. And I feel like he gets a lot of stuff despite not having all the fancy ghost equipment. I feel like Sam and Colby has some stuff that I believe. I feel like I kind of believe their stuff. Who else do I believe? Maybe Watchers, Ghost Files. Maybe that's something I could maybe, you know, believe. But that's what I think. Personally, those are my kind of like top 3 of like paranormal, like watching stuff. But they mostly like do their research, go about it the right way, make sure that they have people in the right places, you know, have priests on hand to be blessed and stuff after, and to make sure the ghost does not follow them home, like, you know. We should watch Meat Canyon's animations on Ghost Hunters. Now that's actually scary. That is terrifying. Meat Canyon's artwork scares me. And I think that's the point. I think it's supposed to make you uncomfortable and feel scared. It's beautiful in this really kind of gnarly way. I'm into the ones that are trying to debunk the ghost, but leave more convinced that it was... I mean, that's also what they do. They also like aren't like everything that we say is 100% true and certain, you know, like they always do their best to like make sure if there is a reason that this could be debunked, that they actually like be like, hey, this could also be it, but we're gonna leave the final judgment to you. Do you think it's more likely for a place to be haunted if the people have been dead for longer centuries versus millennia? I think it's more likely that they'd haunt a place where you know, like something tragic has happened, where there's a lot of emotion. I feel like if there's a lot of emotion or a lot of trauma or a lot of like pain tied to a place, then it's more likely to be haunted. That's why I think a lot of war grounds are haunted. I feel like there's a lot of course, if it's something like spiritual, so like there's a lot of things that has been like brought up to where like was it like the burial grounds like Indian burial grounds and things like that.
I don't think I'm sleeping tonight. Smiling face
so
with tear
Goliath.
emoji.
Thank you for the soup. More negative energy means more attachments. Exactly. That's it. But yeah, it has to be places where it's more like caters to the emotion. That's where I think. A place where agony is concentrated. Exactly. Hello, Mateo, welcome in! I was a bit busy tonight, but do you have the ghost videos been good? They have been good. They've been fun. I will say there are some that I believe, there are some that I don't believe. So, it's just a mixed bag, which I think is fun. And I'm having a fun time with it. I was always understanding that ghosts have unfinished business. That's kind of what I think too. Loki, I'm getting eepy. This is your bedtime stuff. Like you know exactly, like this is the type of thing that you fall asleep to, bonkers. So honestly, it makes sense. I've heard haunted hospitals are like that too. Yeah, because of course it's a place of pain, it's a place of agony, it's a place of loss, you know. So hospitals, I agree with that they can be pretty gnarly. Okay, I'm gonna take a second to go to the restroom real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you guys with some cool tunes while I'm gone. I'm gonna leave you guys with some cool tunes. Okay, we're gonna put on some cool tunes. Yeah, I watch this stuff and I'm like, that's so crazy, bros. Like, go veg. Yeah, Bonkers is like, I'm ready to sleep. This would be a good sleep VOD for you. You want to put it in your in your rotation. Okay, but I'm gonna go. I almost said to sleep. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick and I'll be right back, okay? I'm gonna leave you guys with some nice tunes. I'll be right back. Okay? Okay, no fire starting while I'm gone, okay? You all know that I like to witness the arson and not be not included. Include me in the arson. Don't start fires in chat without me, okay? Okay. Hello? What the heck? You guys started fires without me. What the freak? Ah! I start playing. No, don't start playing. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I can't believe you guys started fires without me. What the freak? What the freak? What the freak? What the freak? Man. Fuck my Chungus life. Sag. Anyway, welcome in. Hi, guys. I'm back. Mizu's back with more scary. Mizu's back with more spooky. Okay, here we go. Lock in!
River's Edge. Cambodian Paranormal Investigation Team, RC Fun TV.
Another paranormal investigation team where you're fucking around and you're finding out. Hands up.
2 travels to an allegedly haunted area along the bank of a river. The locals tell stories of many.
That's so dangerous, by the way, going out to a riverbank. Ah! Thank you for the super!
I worked at a supposed haunted place. It used to be an orphanage and there was a big fire, Mizu Doom. I also worked at closed hospital. It felt like I was in Silent Hill.
What is this lore that you're dropping on us, Twilight? That's insane! Did you witness anything? Did you have an experience? Thank you for the super. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We almost reached our goal. What the freak? You guys are going crazy. Thank you, thank you. Going out to a riverbank at night in the forest is asking to become a ghost yourself. That's what I'm saying. That's so dangerous. Because you don't know what the weather is like. You don't know what tide is like. You know? Like, I feel like that could be bad. Especially if it's like a really rushing riverbank. Silent Hill IRL? Silent Hill IRL. That's crazy. Crazy work.
Horrible incidents that have taken place in this small area, right at the river's edge. First, it is said that a young boy was swept away in a mudslide in this area, and sadly, he perished in the flood.
That's
Another
so sad.
tale recounts
I'm so
that
sorry.
a man took his own life at the river's edge. And then, even more tragedy, because the graves of several children can be found here, buried along the river bank. Because this spot has such a horrible history, the RC Fun TV team decides to leave offerings and prayers for any distressed spirits that might be unable to move on to the other side. And not long after leaving their offerings, the paranormal investigators spot something truly terrifying.
Uh-oh. Come on now. Come on now. Surely that's like AI. Surely. Dude's going through it, man. Dude's going through it. I mean, like, that's crazy work. That's kind of crazy for me. Personally. Get closer! Yeah, you're asking for it. You're asking for it. You're asking for it. If that is some sort of something, wouldn't you want to skedat? Wouldn't you want to get the fuck out of there? Not get closer to it? To them? This could just be a random guy that's just wanting to chill in the forest in the middle of the night. I mean, this could also just be somebody that's, you know, not having a great time right now. You know, like, I don't know. I don't know about this one. They slipped that man a $50 bill after the video was over. I mean, it's a little just too convenient. Because apparitions aren't really caught like that. I think it's crazy to catch an apparition like, you know, just there, like a person. I feel like it has to be those like in a photo only seen for half a second type thing to make it more believable for me. That happened to me too, but it was just my dad naked in the kitchen in the middle of the night. He just wanted a snack, bro. Nothing in the old hospital, just creepy as fuck. Hallways were gated off, and I thought this was funny because there was a message on the glass window, obviously written by the nursing staff. Okay, that's that's a fun little joke, though. That's a fun little prank. Especially because the hospital makes it kind of believable. Walking up to a random guy in an abandoned building because you think that it's a ghost, but it's... Yeah, literally. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. I don't like that they're... Oh no, it's gone.
At Twilight Dragon 3 joined the Demon Docs. At Twilight Dragon 3 celebrates 13 months of membership. Oh, I also worked in a haunted fort.
You also worked in a haunted fort! Thank you for the 13 months, Twilight. What the freak? Also, that reaction wasn't to you. It was to the man diving into the riverbank. Because, of course, that's what he would do. He's gone. Anyway. What is this lore that you were just able to... You just had a lot of work experiences in very scary, spooky places. That definitely has the criteria to be haunted. That's really cool, and also very scary. I hope that you're okay. Why are we going and looking?
The
Like, why is that
investigators
something we're
spot
doing?
what appears to be a man sitting on the edge of the river. But something is very off about the mysterious figure. The man is extremely pale and his face is unrecognizable. When the team attempts to get closer, the stranger disappears underwater, never to be seen again. The RC Fun TV team say that they might have just seen the spirit of the man that took his own life on the riverbank, or perhaps even the boy that drowned in the flood. But is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Stray away.
Uh-oh, this has to do with a dog. Employment is scary enough. Real! If we were in Mizu's stream, it means that we're okay. We are okay. Spent the night there too. What the heck? On my end, my school had an actual proper theater building with a cramped dark hallways for various reasons. It always gave me the creeps and I hated having to perform there. Actually, a lot of theaters like around the world, it is like, I think it's common for all theaters to be haunted, and that's why stages, most stages, whenever a production is done, they put something out on the stage called a ghost light. And it's just for the ghosts. It's just for the ghosts to be sure that they're chill and they could watch our shows. You know, we'd be chill with them. They'd be chill with us. You know, because a majority of old theaters, they have, like, theaters in general, a lot of them are old. So, and since it was a place of joy for definitely many people and many apparitions and spirits, because of, you know, the olden days, they didn't really have TV or VTubers to enjoy. So instead, they would go watch the theater. So, you know, it's just a little nice way to be like, you're welcome here. And also, please don't, please be chill, smile. Please be kind to us, because we are kind to you. Thank you. For ghosts to enjoy. For the ghosts to enjoy. As a treat.
It's late in the afternoon when a CCTV camera in the city of Angol, Chile, captures a teenage girl presumably walking home from school. What happens next is absolutely chilling.
Augie. Does the dog disappear? Oh. What a goat! What a hero!
The girl is walking down a
What a
secluded
hero!
alleyway when a silver Nissan pulls up to the teenager and a man can be seen talking to the girl with a weapon in his hand. The girl is terrified and instinctively walks backward away from the car. When the men then back up their car to follow her, suddenly a little stray dog comes running out of nowhere
What a
and aggressively
ghost!
starts barking at the dangerous strangers. The little dog effectively saves the teenage girl from what we can only assume would have
Oh,
been
that's
a
so
horrible
awesome! I'm so
fate.
glad he didn't get hurt.
The video about the heroic little dog went viral on the internet, with many people giving praise to the stray for recognizing the threat and protecting a complete stranger from harm.
What a good
Now, without a
boy!
source, I unfortunately don't know what happened to the little dog after it ran out of frame.
Oh.
But as for the footage, it just goes to show again that human beings are always scarier than any ghost or spirit.
Yeah, that's so real. That's so real and true. I'm glad she's okay.
Not a helping hand. This next video was posted to Facebook by Marla Teixeira Hernandez from Richmond, California. Marla
Probably not a ghost dog, but still an amazing pupper. Exactly. What a hero.
says that she was rearranging some furniture in her son's bedroom and recorded a video of the room's final look to show to her daughter. But when she watches her video back, she spots something downright chilling.
Oh no.
Marla says she was completely alone in the room when what appears to be a little hand can be seen moving behind her son's cabinets.
Ew.
Even creepier, viewers pointed out that a man's voice seems to quietly whisper, "Don't be afraid to die."
Ew!
Now, Marla posted the video to Facebook in
Ew.
hopes of getting any thoughts or ideas on what she might have captured. She says that other than one strange incident with a fan switch turning itself off and on in her son's room, she's never really experienced anything paranormal in the house. So what do you think this is? Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think
Also, one time, wait, what? Also, a couple of experience at my home. One time, I had a random woman shout. No one else heard it properly, and nothing was ever reported. This one time, a creepy clown statue I hated fell over when no one but me was home, and I was in another room. That night, I had a nightmare of the clown being a person and chasing me. That's awful. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. Don't be afraid to catch these hands. I'd be like back at you and make the most intimidating aura like I'd kill the ghost. That's crazy. You Jojo, are you approaching me, the ghost? Some beggars back, me and some coworkers heard murder screams coming from a cemetery while stopping at a light. That's terrifying, bro. That's so scary. I hate that.
should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Encounter of the third kind. The following is a very old video from the depths of the internet. Source unknown. So, a group of friends are hanging out, drinking and having a good time in the woods of Flacy, France.
Why are we in the woods? Why are we in the woods? Why are we in the woods at night? Why are we at the why are we doing that? Why are we in the woods at why? Why is that okay? I don't think that should be okay. Why should we stop being in the woods at night?
Suddenly, they spot what they believe to be a dog hiding behind a tree.
Oh no, I don't want to see this.
Vous avez vu un truc encore bouger?
Bouger?
Toi là. Il y a un truc là-bas?
They're French! I don't want to see, I don't want to see, I don't want to see. Chat, let me know what it is. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I want to get good night's sleep tonight. I don't want to see it. I'd rather not know.
Plutôt.
I don't want to know.
Il est mignon, lui.
I
il est un peu
don't
gauche,
want to
j'aime pas ça.
know.
Ouais, je vais me barrer.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm good,
non,
thanks.
bah, bon, c'est le fils de John.
Pourquoi t'as laissé tomber là-dedans?
Pour éclairer, putain.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Something otherworldly can be seen moving around behind the tree.
I don't want to know.
Something with long fingers and an unusually large skeletal head.
Ew.
The video abruptly cuts, and what happens next remains a mystery. So could it be that the group had an encounter with an alien? Or just what is that?
I don't want to know. 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 I don't want to know.
Hunting
I want to look at it.
the
Okay, good.
unknown.
We're safe.
Paranormal investigator Alex from the YouTube channel Hunting the Unknown sets
That's
out
a
to
legit
investigate
demon,
a
dog. That's a
restaurant in
legit
England
demon.
that's been abandoned for
I'm
over
good,
20
thanks.
years.
I'm good, thanks.
The owners of the restaurant are said to have abruptly fled the property after being tormented by severe paranormal activity. The abandoned and broken down structure is located deep in the middle of the woods, and Alex is all alone as he begins his investigation in the dead of night.
Another
After setting up a
paranormal ghost
motion detecting
hunter.
music box in the bar section of the restaurant,
Why does it
Alex
look like
already
coffin?
begins to
Is it meant to look like
experience
that?
strange activity.
So I've got the music box set up at the moment.
The British?
Just doing a little walkthrough. Hello?
A static camera captures the moment a door slams by itself. But things are about to get even weirder.
Even weirder.
Alex decides to do a spirit box session in the hopes of catching some paranormal activity.
Where are you? Can you give me a sign, please?
Solo paranormal hunters are masochists for real. They literally are. It's like I'm literally like, why would you do this all by yourself, bro? I know they probably would have a better time like capturing things probably, but still, man, that's scary. That's scary. Welcome in, Kendrick! I was watching a video one time that was a scary video, and at one point it stopped itself and the audio on my computer cut out. From then on, my computer's audio would randomly cut out sometimes. That might be just like a CPU or GPU error. That might just, if you haven't got your laptop checked out, that might be, or is it a laptop or a computer? That might be the sign that something's corrupt in there. Or a bug got in there. That's also it too. 50-50, they end up in a military testing zone. Oh boy. This is why I play horror games. I need my scare fix, just not IRL. Exactly! That's what I do too. I would never want to go to these places. I would never want to be in these places physically. Never, ever, 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 ever. But I like watching it, you know. I like watching, I like learning. I like learning a lot of the cool facts that these buildings and historic places have to offer. I like listening to the stories. Because it's all stories that would have been forgotten, would have been lost to time. And it's interesting to me. I don't know. The only way that I would be in a haunted location is if you put Mizu on a screen, on an iPad, and somebody else was going in there for me. You know, like Iron Mouse did with the Queen Mary. That's what I would do.
What the
Alex asks for a sign, and bottles sitting on the bar seem to be pushed over
Whoa.
on their own. But it's when he takes a closer look at the bottles that he captures something truly disturbing.
Don't understand how these were knocked down. It's crazy, I don't understand this.
Alex,
'Cause I'm pretty sure this is like that. Hello?
Ooh. I'm good. Ew.
I just see too much stuff standing there.
And you're going towards
Who's
it, and
that?
you're going towards it, and you're going towards it. Oh my god. Blech. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's so Blair Witch. It creeps me out, bro. It creeps me out.
The dark silhouette of a figure can be seen standing in a room right
It
across
creeps
from
me
Alex.
out.
Now, Alex doesn't notice the figure at first, but when he moves
Be something to carry Mizu along on a ghost hunting adventure, like they do at VTuber conventions. That would be it. He needs to run towards it. I want content music. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
towards the
I'm good.
door,
I'm
he
good on that.
realizes that something is not quite right. He inspects the room to make sure no one is there, but he gets the unsettling feeling that he's being
Could be someone in a black
watched.
cloak. It could be somebody in a black
Alex no
cloak.
longer feels safe in the remote building, and
still, it's
all
creepy.
by himself. So
I
he
don't like the
decides
feeling
to
it gives me.
just get out of there. You can watch this entire investigation and
Don't you just hate it when shadows appear in darkness of an entity? Yes, I do. I
many
hate
more
it.
spooky videos
Don't like it.
over on the YouTube channel, Hunting
Don't
the
appreciate it.
Unknown. The Thing from the Cave. Japanese paranormal investigators Gachan,
Ew.
Daichan, and Yasuke are contacted by one of their viewers about a bizarre picture they took in an allegedly haunted cave in Fukuoka Prefecture, Japan.
Fukuoka!
The picture shows what appears to be a woman peeking from a rock inside the caves. The location is said to be a paranormal
Fukuoka?
hotspot, and
What?
many visitors
Wait, what's
claim
in Fukuoka? I feel like there's a lot of. I've heard of Fukuoka before. I feel like that's a hub for something. Like I remember watching a video on Fukuoka before. I just don't remember what's like the main thing that's there. I don't remember off the top of my head.
to have seen the mysterious apparition of a lady dressed all in white. It's late at night when the clip store team carefully make their way deep underground into the cave system to search for the spot where the photo was taken.
安助さん気をつけてね。滑る。
巨大な石を下に落とすとか。
This is so dangerous.
マジ膝限界でさ、なんか和式トイレでトイレした時こんな感じじゃない。
ああ、わかる。
マジ。
This is so dangerous. This is so dangerous.
左側。どうかな。え、石。ここや、ここや。石あるもんね。ほら。こんな感じじゃないの。あ、だね、だね。あ、そうそうそう。え、ちょっとうわ気持ち悪い。てか無理。人がだってガッちゃんそんな足とか出してんじゃん。
とにかくここですね。
The clip store team manages to find the exact location of the photo. But now, with all three members so cramped in such a tiny cave tunnel, Yasuke and Daichan decide to head back out and wait in the car. Gachan stays behind to listen and look for anything strange. Gachan has been in the dark cave for about 20 minutes when this happens.
There's a lot of historical shrines in Fukuoka. Ah, I see. I see. Don't remember the video name, but I do remember a video of someone that had a break-in and was trying to find out whoever it was, but at one point missed like a shadow figure. Ooh, I don't like that. Caving in general is more dangerous than any ghost ever will be. That's so, yeah, no, I will not be caving. There's like a creepypasta story about like these two guys that go like caving for some sort of reason. They get stuck down there and it ends up like I think the twist of it was like that the cave was a giant monster or something, but it was like really freaky. And like that story freaked me out on caves forever. I don't ever want to go in a cave. And plus, it's just so dangerous. It's so dangerous. Because, like, I feel like you could get lost very, very easily. And just, like, the tiniest bit of something might be able to, like, collapse a whole wall down. And then you're stuck there. You can't get out. And plus, you don't know what lives in those caves. You don't know what bats, bears, wolves. No. Scary. No, thank you. No, thank you. I think you're just asking for it.
声せんやった今。ちょっと待ってマジ。とりあえず続けるか。いや怖いな普通に。
While sitting in the dark, Kachan is a little freaked out when he suddenly hears what sounds like a woman crying from somewhere deep within the caves. Meanwhile, waiting back in the car, Yasuke and Dai-chan also experience something terrifying.
大ちゃん初めてやったけどどうだった13です。
いや結構ねやっぱなんていうかなやっぱ寒気まあその洞窟っていうのもあるけどやっぱそこがすごいよね。
そうねなんか雰囲気が違うもんねやっぱ。
ね。
あとコウモリエグかったね。
Yeah, the bats.
よかったね。
いや前来た時ね全部冬眠しとったけん、上にくっついとるだけやったんやけど今日ずっと終始飛び回りよったけんさ、マジ地獄やったね。
いや本当に。いや結構ね過酷。
やったよもう。今コンコン言ったよね。やばくない？車揺れたよ今。
Damn, this guy is pretty though.
Someone can be seen sitting right outside the passenger seat window, just watching Dai-chan and Yasuke. Then there are two loud bangs, one from the back of the car and one from the front. As the camera pans back toward the passenger window, we can see that the creepy figure seems to have disappeared. But that's not all that happened that night, because early on, back in the caves, there was something else. While the Clip Store team are all climbing down the rocks, their viewers pointed out that something else might have been there with them. Watch again very closely.
I don't wanna. I've decided I don't like it anymore.
Someone or something can be seen moving up above them, as if following them down into the caves. But the Clip Store guys don't see or hear anything. So could it be that they had an encounter with the strange apparition of the woman in white that haunts this area? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel Clip Store. Graveyard shift. TikTok user Veronica is working the night shift on the second floor of the Baylor Scott and White Medical Center.
I think every ghost hunter should bring at least 5 military-grade flashlights that can light up a whole football field by itself and point one at every direction so nothing can sneak up on them. Real! That is actually a really good idea. By far the scariest thing so far. I did not like that. Welcome in house!
In Rowlett, Texas, suddenly they start to experience something truly
Oh, is it a freaky
creepy.
hospital? Oh, boo.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
You hear her?
Ew.
We were sleeping so we woke him up. We woke him up.
She probably think I'm her mom. That was you.
No, I swear to God. Was that something? Come home.
Veronica and her coworkers hear the sound of someone humming or singing.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
It's not just the wind
Did you
chat.
hear her?
Yikes.
That was you.
No, I swear to God. Was that something? Come home.
And a door opens by itself. Night shift worker Veronica explains that she believes that several ghosts haunt the Baylor hospital, but she says that one of them, the ghost of a young girl, can often be heard laughing and singing throughout the hallways, as if trying to reach out to the staff. So is the hospital haunted by the spirit of a young girl? Let me know what you think. The mysterious mannequin. This next eerie clip was posted by TikTok user TheTruth444. The video shows a tourist in Paris stopping at the storefront of the famous and very controversial brand Balenciaga. The woman notices something in the store window that is truly disturbing.
Okay, people, tell me something. So this is a store in Paris. This is a man's store in Paris, and this is a mannequin that they say that they made this and put this in the store. This boy look like somebody dead and bomb. Look at his hand. Wait, I'm doing it through the hole. Look at the boy hands. Look, the hands. His hands is as real as mine.
The woman is freaked out by a mannequin that looks just a little bit too real. But things are about to get even weirder.
I don't like it.
Watch closely.
I don't
If
want
anybody have this guy missing, please. This is crazy. I've never seen anybody look so friggin' real. How you have this man in the store sit down? Look. Look at that. You
Nah,
see?
this gotta be a prank.
This is friggin' crazy. Look in the guy eye. And them said they made this mannequin and put clothes on him and have him sit down in the window. Look at the guy friggin' face. He's in Paris. If you know anyone that missing a black son, look like this, he's in Paris in the store in the window.
The mannequin suddenly appears to be looking directly at the woman. Viewers of the video are creeped out by the sudden change in position, and some even swear they could see the mannequin blinking. The video gets
that's a prank. That's a prank. That's a prank, bro.
Viewers begin to make
That's
wild
an
claims
actual
that the
man.
multi-billion
That's an
dollar
actual man.
fashion
He's
brand
pulling a prank.
Balenciaga
He's
has
pulling a prank for
embalmed
TikTok.
one of their models, and that the mannequin isn't a mannequin at all, but is in fact a missing model by the name of Christopher Tyler. The claims become even stronger after Christopher Tyler seems to drop offline. He stops modeling, and mysteriously his Instagram account is suddenly set to private. People became so disturbed by the ultra-lifelike mannequin's resemblance to model Christopher Tyler that Chris had to actually post an Instagram live addressing that he was safe and actually very much alive.
Like, I appreciate everybody concerned, but, you know, you can't feed into whatever you see on the internet.
Nah, you a clone, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a fake page. They cloned me. Everything in the book. Everything in the book.
But all of this really doesn't explain why this creepy mannequin seems to stare at this tourist who gets too close. The hospital visitor.
Ew.
This next creepy video was posted to the internet
I
without
don't
a
like
source.
realistic
It
looking
is said that the
mannequins at
video was
all.
taken by a patient in a hospital in Indonesia. Allegedly, he recorded the video to reassure his friends and family that he's safe and in good hands. But when he looks back at his own footage, he sees something so disturbing that he no longer feels safe at all.
I don't want to know anymore.
A dark figure veiled in black can be seen watching over another patient. Now, that on its own is not that scary, but the man recording the video claims that there was no one there at the time. He says that there was no dark figure. Now, many viewers of the video have said that the eerie figure appears to be floating, and that they believe the apparition might be the Grim Reaper, patiently awaiting the patient's death. But I'll leave that up to you to decide. Thank you so much.
What about those porcelain dolls? No, absolutely not. I hate them. Hate all dolls. The only dolls that I allow near my vicinity are Monster High dolls. That's it. That's it. That's the only ones. That's the only ones. Besides that, Mizu's only got action figures. Is that the Grim Reaper? That's what it makes me think of. Is that the Grim Reaper? Dark figures, just me with my hoodie up. Honestly, it looks like something I would wear, not gonna lie. Looks like something Mizu would wear. Kinda dripped out. Kinda dripped out. The mannequin takes a win for the night. Yeah, that's weird. That's creepy. Why are you making it look so close like an actual man that works for your brand? Like, that's weird to me. That's strange. That's some weird behavior for me. Alright, though. Alright, guys. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good for tonight. I'm good. I'm happy we did what we wanted to do. If I watch more, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Actually, it's pronounced Shinigami. Computer, show me Light Yagami Shinigami eye. It looked like it was trying to avoid eye contact. Yeah, you know, maybe they were just mourning. You know, they were mourning. Who knows? Who knows what it could have been? That's why it's fun to think about. Good stream. Good stream. Did you know that monster you meet in Silent Hill was actually inspired by one of the devs in their hoodie with the hood up and his hands in his pouch? And his silhouette gave the idea. Oh, that's so interesting. Honestly, it makes sense with that shape. No, I mean the dude. Oh. I wasn't looking at the dude. I was looking at the Grim Reaper. W stream indeed. Thank you for the fun stream music. No worries. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for joining me. If you're still new to me and you want to subscribe, I do this type of thing a lot. I like playing a lot of horror games. I like playing Resident Evil. I like playing Marvel Rivals. I like playing a whole bunch of scary games. There's a whole bunch of scary games in our future. Maybe more reaction content to some scary videos. Reaction videos to horror ARGs. All sorts of fun, very fun, exciting things. I also react to indie animation as well. I have a fun time watching indie animation and dissecting indie animation. So if that's anything that you're interested in, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free and you can always take it back later if you so desire. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. And 1 for the gold! Thank you, Twilight!
And one more for the gold.
Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, good night. I'm gonna enjoy these nightmares. Thanks. You're welcome. We'll all have nightmares tonight. 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 Yippee! I say like a liar. Alrighty, guys. Thank you all for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Let's see. Is there anybody that's live that we can raid into? Redirect ad. Let me see real quick. Nightmare time. Yippee yippee! Oh! I'm gonna send you guys to Aimee. Aimee's playing Wuthering Waves for the Cyberpunk collaboration. I'm gonna send you guys to Aimee. Be very sweet, be very nice, be on your best behavior. Don't forget to say it's a Demon Dog raid. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I work nights, so no nightmares for me. You get to stay awake. Try not to see things in the dark then, I guess. Alrighty, guys. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your days, evenings, nights, whatever time zone you may be in. I am rating you guys into Aimi, who is playing Wuthering Waves for the Cyberpunk collab. Be very sweet, be very nice to her. Be sure to say that it is a Demon Dog raid. Yeah, and with that, I will see you guys on Friday for the Marvel Rivals Season 8.5 launch. Bum, 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 bum. Let me real quick make that public. Also, there shall be a new YouTube video posted tomorrow night at 6 p.m. CST. So be sure to tune in to that if you would like to support Mizu, or if you miss Mizu while you're gone. It is going to be a cut-up portion of Mizu's VOD of her reacting to the Amazing Digital Circus. So if you want some more reaction content, especially towards animation, which is what Mizu really loves and really enjoys, please consider giving that a watch. But yeah, thank you guys so very much. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your days, evenings, nights, whatever time zone you may be in. And with that, I will see you guys on Friday. Oyasumi Mizu! Oyasumi Mizu! Oyasumi Mizu! Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Mwah!